And I had to tell him one day, I said, hey man, I want to be honest with you. Like, I don't want you to make excuses for yourself, and I want you to be creative. So when you're faced with an obstacle, use your brain to get out of it. Don't try to muscle your way through. Don't try to run through a brick wall, because I mean, you go run through a brick wall right now and send me the video and let me know how it goes. But no, just use your brain, use your wits. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? So I want y'all to listen up. Oh, excuse my hands. I'm working right now. I was painting an apartment, you know, just doing some work, some physical work. But check this out. I made this video because I think that people just aren't getting creative enough. Like, hold on, let me so y'all can hear me. Get creative. Like, literally get creative. Like, get outside of yourself, get outside of your mindset, your mind frame. I was talking to this one dude, and he didn't have a car. So I was like, hey man, you ain't got no car, you work? And he's like, yeah, I got a job. I'm like, cool. So you making money. A lot of people, they don't have a car, they let that stop them from getting a job. So I was like, cool, you ahead of the game. And I was like, well, shoot, like, what you need to, I was asking him about his habits, because he wanted me to train him. You know, I do some personal training on the side, because I used to when I first got out of the military. But, you know, he saw me in the gym one day. He's like, man, I'll pay you to train me. And I was like, cool, you know, let's do it. But I told him, you know, I'm getting to know him, and I'm listening to his story, learning about the obstacles that he had to face, learning about the challenges in life that's stopping him from reaching his physical goals, and also trying to see where he's at mentally, spiritually, just all around. And I had to tell him one day, I said, hey man, I want to be honest with you. Like, I don't want you to make excuses for yourself, and I want you to be creative. So when you're faced with an obstacle, use your brain to get out of it. Don't try to muscle your way through. Don't try to run through a brick wall, because I mean, you go run through a brick wall right now and send me the video and let me know how it goes. But no, just use your brain, use your wits. So I said, man, look, you need a lifestyle change. You don't have a car. I don't know what your bills and none of that stuff look like, but you can get a beater car. Hey, I hopped on Craigslist, instantly showed them cars for anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, right? And I asked him how much he made. He made a decent amount. So I said, hey man, your first paycheck, if you get paid first and the 15th or every 2 weeks, first paycheck should, I don't know this, but should cover all your bills. Your next paycheck, if you could save half of it, then you're winning. But if you could be, what's the word I'm looking for? Frugal. If you can be frugal and save more than half, then within 3 months, you'll have cash to buy you a beater car. Cool, you got a beater car now. Now, it took you 3 months to get a car, so now you can make these lifestyle changes, like drive to the grocery store to get groceries. So you're not eating out every day on top of not having a job. Meaning you either having an Uber, spending more, or you're having to walk, using more energy. So I say that to say, man, I was telling him how could he get creative about changing his lifestyle right now. I said, do you work with anybody? Do you have a friend that you could ask for a ride to the grocery store at the end of the week? Not every day. I was like, that way you go say, hey man, I'll pay you. Instead of paying an Uber, your friend might need that 15, 20 bucks. Can I give you $15 to go to the grocery store? And can you bring me back? Cool, man, no problem. They just made $15. You were able to go, and instead of spending 15 or 20 or whatever you spend going out to eat, go and buy groceries for the rest of the week or for the next 2 weeks. So now you just cut down on spending out eating food, and you cut down on time that you waste and money that you waste on an Uber to go to and from a fast food restaurant. So that's just one way of being creative. There are many other options. I told him, I said, hey man, you could set up something with a buddy that has a car. Say, hey man, can let them know in advance you don't have a car. Let them know your plan in the next 2 to 3 months or whatever it's going to take you to get a car, and make a deal with them. Say, hey, can you take me to the grocery store once a week or twice a month or whatever that looks like. Like, hey man, can I have 3 rides from you out of the month? No matter when they are, I can plan them out and give them to you and even pay you. Most times, if you come to people prepared with a plan instead of just with your hand out, they'll be willing to tell you yes. I know I am. If you come to me with a good plan, you got it mapped out, it sounds good and it sounds logical, and you gonna execute, bro, I'll help you. Till next time, YouTube.